Now it's time for Birds and Brains with your host, Quentin Quill, and special guest, Dr. Narcolepsy, and live via satellite, brain function specialist, Dr. Arlene R. Taylor. Here's Quentin.
Thank you. Thank you. So lovely. Thank you. Thank you. Hello and welcome to Birds and Brains. I'm Quentin Quill, a rose-breasted cockatoo and your host, filming in Rome. And over there is Clifford, an African gray. Say hi, Clifford.
Hi, Clifford.
With us, our special guest, Dr. Narcolepsy, and a satellite connection with Dr. Arlene Taylor. But first, very few even recognize the importance of sleep. To keep the room dark and quiet, not a sound, not even a peep. At night, your body does amazing things to keep you at your best. So give your body a helping hand and get plenty of sweet rest.
Wow, Quentin! You're getting really good at this!
Getting? Oh, you must be kidding, Clifford. Today our topic is optimum sleep. And I read today that sleep is independently linked with longevity. Is that true, Dr. Lipsy?
I think that he's sleeping, Q.
Well, if this is not a bird of a different feather, in all of my years of hosting, this is a first. Nevertheless, the show must go on. Let me see. Unlike humans, half of a bird's brain stays awake while the other half sleeps. Birds can control how much of their brain sleeps by how much they open their eyes. Some birds can even sleep while flying and migrating. Daybirds go to sleep and wake up with the setting and the rising of the sun. Night birds do just the opposite. Isn't that right, Dr. Lipsy? Let's just get right over to my favorite brain function specialist, Dr. Arlene Taylor. Hello, Doc.
Hello, Quentin. And how are you?
I'm just fine now that I'm speaking with you. Thank heavens for satellites. Here's the deal. Dr. Narcolepsy is in the studio with me, and obviously he did not get enough sleep last night. Or maybe it's just that he's a night owl. But seriously, will you kindly explain to our listeners how sleep is independently linked with longevity?
Happy to. While you may be using many helpful strategies to stay healthier and younger for longer, missing just 1 hour of needed sleep each night over time can shorten your life. Estimates are that this is the first generation that might live shorter lives than their parents, primarily due to lifestyle choices. It's estimated that most humans require 7 to 8 hours on average, but get 6 or fewer. Some birds live longer than some humans because my fine feathered friends tend to get their sleep. Well, at least most of the time.
Then as much as Dr. Lipsy is sleeping, it's obvious that he will live forever.
Now, on the other hand, too much sleep appears to be as problematic as insufficient sleep. It seems that all organisms tend to thrive best when their life is in balance. Not too little and not too much of anything. Here's a tidbit of information. Many owners don't realize birds can become exhausted when artificial light extends their daytime well after the natural setting of the sun.
Now I know that when some birds are sleep deprived, They pull out their feathers or bite their toes. They can develop a compromised immune system, leaving them susceptible to a host of health-related problems, any of which can shorten their lives.
Humans can exhibit symptoms similar to the ones you described, except they have no feathers to pluck, and it's slightly problematic to bite their toes. They may, however, chew their fingernails, or pull out their eyebrows, or pull out their eyelashes.
Yikes! Now, me and a host of my feathered friends absolutely hate it when lights are left on.
Before the advent of incandescent lights and all the new electronic technology, humans used to sleep longer, a couple hours a night longer, if not more. Scientists now recommend that people install blackout blinds over the windows and keep all electronics out of the bedroom, since anything that emits electromagnetic waves can interfere with sleep, whether or not you are watching or listening to it.
Do you have any other sleep suggestions?
Well, did you know that sleeping on your side may be the best position for quality of sleep for the human brain and the digestive system?
You're just too smart, Dr. Taylor, and I simply adore you.
I adore you too, Quentin.
Well, it's time to put this episode to rest. Pun fully intended. I'd like to thank Dr. Taylor for bailing me out of this most unfortunate event.
You're welcome, Quentin.
And to Dr. Lipsy for absolutely nothing. Oh, boy. Until next time, this is Quentin Quill wishing you, from all of us here at Birds and Brains, optimum sleep today and every day. Say goodbye, Clifford.
Goodbye, Clifford.
Birds and Brains is filmed before a live evening audience.